I'm Sarah Hamlin.
I'm Agnes Wall.
I'm Alyssa Wilson.
Joseph Michelle.
Mandy Liz.
So today we looked at the perch, which is a fish, and we dissected it. And I think one of the most striking differences between this organism and the previous organisms we looked at is the differences in the circulatory system. The previous organisms all had an open circulatory system, meaning that blood or water, whatever it was, just like flowed freely throughout the organism. However, in contrast, the perch had a closed circulatory system. They had a heart, veins, capillaries, arteries, and this is used to transport nutrients, hormones, carbon dioxide, oxygen, etc. throughout the body of the perch. The heart has 4 parts to it. The sinus venosus, the atrium, the ventricle, and the bulbous arteriosus. Anyways, we were not surprised, but we observed the contrast in the type of circulatory system and thought should be noted. Thanks.
Another huge difference I will talk about is the excretory system. So last week we did the starfish, and we could see that like starfish had no blood. So like a way of taking away waste products is like taking in water through like the tube foot and then like taking it throughout the body and then flushing it out. And it has a kind of like a complex excretory system, whereas the perch fish has a kidney and it's also able to take away waste product from its gills and its skins, like taking away ammonia and other waste products. And I just felt that was pretty interesting.
For the locomotion of the perch, they move the water by swimming. They use their vesicular contraction to generate flexion along their body to generate force through their caudal fin. Additional movement of median and paired fins also aid movement of the perch. And movable fins like the dorsal, pectoral, pelvic, and anal fins aren't used for movement, but they control the orientation.
And so while we were dissecting the first internal organ that we were able to find was the swim bladder. And it's very large, and we could actually, when tilting the fish, actually see the water moving within it. And the swim bladder is used to adjust the buoyancy of the fish, because since the perch is a bony fish and has real solid bones, it also tends to be very heavy. And so the swim bladder allows it to intake or expel water to change that buoyancy and allow its movement through the water. But that was the largest and easiest organ to find within the perch.
Alright, another big difference with the perch and other organisms that we've dissected is the nervous system. While other ones we've dissected haven't had one or had a full central nervous system, the perch, in addition to a central nervous system, has a peripheral nervous system. So the central nervous system is a brain and spinal cord, where the peripheral nervous system is nerves connecting to the spinal cord. Inside the brain of the perch, there's an olfactory bulb, which senses smell, optic lobe for vision, cerebellum for hindbrain, cerebrum is the main mass of the brain, and then pituitary is for hormones. Super fun.
Thank you.